James Wade, thank you very much for joining us. We've been asking our fans on Facebook and Twitter for a few questions. So the first one from Twitter is from David Fritchley, and he asks, was there a distinctive moment in your life when you decided you wanted to take up darts professionally?
It was always a childhood dream for me. Some people don't know quite if they want to do it as serious as that, but as a kid I always wanted to do it. And I think the moment when I won the world match, no, in fact when I lost in the final of the world match play, I thought, I'm probably good enough to do this. So we had another go.
The Magician 170, and he says, if you was only allowed to play one last game in your life, who would you play and where would it be played?
Oh, that's a hard one, isn't it? Will Smith, Miami. Done.
Josh Houghton, he goes, the only question that matters, red or brown sauce?
Brown. No doubt.
The Grey Goose, and he asks, which is the best win out of your 8 majors?
Grey Goose, he must like vodka. Best win? Probably, you have, for me, I've been quite fortunate and won a few games in my career on TV. But I think probably a fresh one would be Mervyn King, because I didn't deserve to win. I was so far behind, and I was lucky enough to win that game. So probably that one at the moment.
Last one from Twitter, Kevin Shepherd. He says, you obviously have the ability, so when do you see yourself becoming the new world champion?
I just get my crystal ball out. I've been into the world championships loads of times, and there's a couple of times I actually believed that I could go on quite a long way, maybe win it, and that didn't happen on those occasions. So, I'd like to think I can win one. I think I'm good enough. But the question, that's the million dollar question, isn't it? Will I? Can I? Time will tell, I guess.
Onto the Facebook ones. James Ryan, he said, what would you say is the highlight of your career, and what would you say has been the nightmare moment in your career?
I would say the highlight of my career was when I won my first TV title, which was World Match Play, and it was very overwhelming, because I think unless you win a tournament, a TV tournament, you don't ever know. You got this feeling that you can, but you don't believe until you actually hit that last double. And that was a lovely feeling for me, and I knew that I kind of belonged, with some of the best players in the world. My worst moment was probably in Ireland against Colin Osborne, wanting a very good place. So that's my lowest point.
Carl Matthews, who was your sporting hero when you was growing up? Because you were definitely mine.
I don't think I've ever really had a sporting hero. No, I don't think there's really been one that stood out for me, Yep. Perhaps Redgrave, maybe. It's always nice to watch a British man winning.
Yeah. Tasha Howie, out of all the PDC players, who do you get on with the most?
We all get on with each other because it's easier. And there's a few, I can't really say the answer to one of them because he's right behind me, so I think I'm saying it because he's here. But I mean, Adrian's a good lad to get on with. Mark Webster, Colin Lloyd, Andy Jenkins. Obviously, I started playing darts, so he taught me how to play darts to a certain level and a certain degree. I'm going to say Steve now, so I said a few more.
Nathan Ferris, who do you think is the best youngster in the game at the moment?
Up and coming, I think there's one that sort of people have looked at and maybe, he hasn't done anything since a couple of wins that he had. Max Hopp. I think he could be, but there's lots of people that could be and just disappear, and there's ones that you don't even notice and all of a sudden they're there in your face. So, but Max Hopp I think is very, very good, and there's an older player as well, Gerwyn Price. Yeah. He's a force to be reckoned with at the moment, in my eyes. I think he's playing really well. He's got loads of bottle. He can score and finish. It's if he can move on that next level and make people scared to play him.
And the final question, I think it's a good one from Sean Ward. He says, you have one dart in your hand to win the World Championship, double 20 or double 10?
Just give me one dart at any double.
Thank you very much, James Wade. Good man. Thank you.